I have
Hey.
hair.
Lazy.
Yeah, I'm just lazy.
Hey, look,
I'm a fucking barber, for
beautiful
fuck's sake.
picture of my face.
Guys,
I
we
know,
are
I need to
live.
come see you.
I'm just letting you know we are live.
It's
I
called
in
I
case.
need to get a haircut.
Interesting.
You wouldn't know what that is. Alright, so, who will be giving the recap? And why is my camera having a stroke? What the fuck?
We'll be giving a recap looking at Darren.
Yes.
Just the camera, just so.
Okay, so recap of last time, just to clarify for everyone. It was cut into two parts because we do have a solo session, which I believe we did start with. It started off with Illidan trying to. Well, we started with Illidan robbing the group from the lead box that contained the cards, the deck of many things. He then proceeded to take everything that they lent him to put into a dead drop, except the Ring of Misty Step that he kept. He went to the auction afterwards and managed to steal the lead case with the red orb that contained the ancient dragon inside. Who the fuck is calling me now? Give me a sec.
Take your time. And there goes the recap. Fuck.
Where did he end up?
After
Hold on, where did
that,
he
essentially, you guys have been.
They just called me to tell me to go turn off the Christmas tree.
10 out of 10.
I'm gonna give the recap, and I'm gonna go turn off the Christmas
Okay.
tree because my
Very
mom's
nice.
paranoid she's gonna catch fire.
She herself is going to catch fire.
No, the Christmas tree. So what was? Oh yeah, Illidan managed to steal the lead box containing the red dragon orb, which contained the red ancient dragon, I believe, but I don't believe that information was divulged into Illidan's ears. He barely managed to escape a Thunder Genasi, who decided to use him as a ragdoll. And he got into the sewers to escape, and I believe I did leave on the note that once the entire thing settles down with Illidan, he would deliver the Ring of Misty Step to the monastery by mail, or not so. No, I gave it to Max. I told him about it. That's what Illidan was going to do afterwards. I never mentioned that I'm sending it back. Illidan then disappeared. He went MIA for the entire group, leaving a note for everyone to read. After they found the note in the dead drop, which they received all their items, they went on to continue, and they decided to figure out what they're going to do, and whether or not they need a new member of the group. They went back to the tavern. They had a existential crisis between themselves. Gabe lost his shit. He called everyone children.
He's not wrong.
Sure has been lying.
And then Jiltrix read
Yeah,
the
which is
paper
big
that I
reveal.
left. Yeah, Jiltrix read the paper that I left her, which showed her in my writing in Thieves' Cant that I knew what was happening to Ushter and that they should be aware. Also, Phineas, I believe, managed to realize that Ushter was lying or something, and that he could sense something from the mirror, being the demon of the Nine Armies. And after that, I believe everyone just went to bed, and they decided to tackle it in the morning, if I recall correctly. Unfortunately, I was not there for the last part.
Isn't it
Yep,
bloody
yep.
weird? We just find out there's a demon among us, and we're just there like,
Just
yeah,
D&D things.
leave.
Just
Hashtag
D&D
just
thing.
D&D things. Alright.
That is gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
just do.
Hashtag just D&D
We
things.
had too much shit to deal with that day, okay?
That's
Oh, you're gonna get a lot of shit to deal with now.
Along with that, Natsu had his first sensual encounter in a very long time with a changeling with the name of Terry. And
forget about
throughout all of
So you
this,
for Tyrion.
you weren't here for Terry. Well, you should. It was actually
I
a
wasn't
very,
here.
very deep part, if you will. And no, not deep within the sense of sex, more with regards to the aspect of loss
deep
and
both
how to deal
ways.
with it. Technically, yes.
Again, just a quick reminder, just so everyone, just in case, because I know that not everyone was here last time when I decided to stop Illidan from the campaign, but also I did say this off screen, and just so you can get everyone, just in case everyone wants to know why I dropped him. The idea was behind it so that everyone in the group can have more RP and be more included towards the session overall. That is why I decided to retire Illidan from the current story. We did not kill him off just in case we need him to come back later on. So we shall see what happens with him later again. But I know for a fact, I know for a fact that Ushter and Natsu were not here for that me saying that last time. But again, just to clarify, that's why I decided to drop Illidan for the most part.
Okay.
Alright. As you guys now find yourself at an impasse, you are completely bewildered. The most loony from your entire group has now spoken out almost against you to an extent, telling you to get your shit together. Hello?
Hello.
Huh?
Okay, why did I stop? Oh, for the love of fuck, one sec. One sec, cause this is being a piece of shit. Okay, my headphones were being fucky. Apologies. Continue.
I'm gonna go laying down.
As you find yourself now, I believe you guys are within the tavern called the Salty Mare. Correct me if I'm wrong. Along with that, essentially, you are now at an impasse. You know that you're halfway through the campaign and you have a choice. You can both go back to the temple and now try to use the deck to summon, well, what you hope will be Sir Fifi, but also the repercussions that will follow.
When did we get Fifi on the first try?
I'm gonna go get the Christmas tree.
Judging by our luck, we would either get Sir Fifi on the first draw or like the worst thing imaginable.
Dead. No,
Correct.
just that. Alright. So, what does everyone wish to do? Morning approaches. You guys semi-slept in different rooms. There were 3 of you in one and 3 in the other, with Gabe randomly being on the floor. So, what do you guys wish to do?
So this is the next day.
Yes.
Third.
Let's mix up here.
Well,
Is there on or no?
I want a newspaper, but that's for my own.
A newspaper?
Yeah.
Likewise. Like, I'd be going
Uh,
on
That's
that
what I
paper
want.
war.
So you want to get a newspaper.
Yeah,
That's what I say.
All the newspapers in the city.
just
How
one.
many are there?
Just like
Okay.
one of each. Wait, hold up. Do we know where, what paper,
Nope.
the one that materialized in your pocket was from?
Nope.
No, it was just a part of a newspaper.
Good.
So I
Would
go
any
out.
of you like to roll
buy-
a perception check to listen to what's going on outside?
I would love to.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try. I'd like to.
Alright, do so please.
Yes. Going to check. My perception is at +6.
26.
26. You just barely managed to hear, extra, extra, hear all about it. Local newspaper stand burnt down to the ground. Arson was thought to be involved. Lightning Genasi put behind bars.
I got a 25.
You
Do I
hear
hear
the
it?
exact same thing that I said, yeah.
Yeah, Lightning Genasi pulled some shit. I don't
Oh,
I don't know,
Crazy.
man. Newspaper stand burnt down. Lightning Genasi lost shit. I don't know.
well, at least the story's changed. Your name's not in it.
Doesn't make me feel better. You'd think it would, but it doesn't.
No, I think it's worse because we don't know what caused it, why it was there, and why it was given it.
He's got a
Don't
point,
think
you
it's our
know.
concern.
Yeah, thanks, Gabe. I really
What
don't feel like
are
speaking to you
you-
at the moment.
You
What the fuck
cut
did
out.
I do?
You burst
Why-
the bubble.
Gabe,
Well, it's not my
Hey,
fault
bro.
you're a bunch of fucking pansies.
But you did burst the bubble. Alright, we were perfectly good in it. Oh, fucking Mr. Dragonborn over there is half demon or some shit.
okay, we'll deal with that at the monastery apparently because that's
Who hate
the only place
demons,
I'll talk
probably.
about it. Good.
So we're gonna
Maybe
head
they'll
back
get
to the
rid of it.
monastery. You guys have fucking decided then.
Yeah.
We need to get our ship back, but I don't think going to the monastery is important to an extent.
Well,
I
we
think
do
we should
have the
just get
deck,
our
which we
ship
eventually
and
need to open up and start using.
I am all for that.
I mean, how can it go wrong? 5 minutes later, the world's on fire!
Can we start dealing with stuff one demon at a time?
Hey, I see what
We
you
don't
did
need
there.
to. Let's deal with whatever is haunting Ushter.
By all means, love.
As
How
far
do
as
how
the
do you
deep-
how do you suggest we deal with that then?
We go to the monastery and talk there. That's where I would like to talk
look.
and give away.
Look, the cat's out of the bag. No pun intended for Natsu there.
Not so sleeping inside of a
As far as
box.
I'm concerned,
If he fits his
how
lift.
cute. So as far as I'm concerned, if we just kill this demon he's looking for specifically, at least it would. I have a feeling it would drop the what do you call the mind flayer infestation by a bit, as far as I'm concerned.
Look,
He's
I
looking
don't
for a
get-
very specific demon.
I'm not trying to be devil's advocate, if you know what I mean, but perhaps we should just do a bit of research on this little guy. Plus,
Yeah.
as I said last time, you guys need some new blood.
Well, do we have? Is there a library here?
Laton, you're cutting in and out like crazy.
Is there a library available?
A mercenary.
For the monster.
Library.
Oh,
Library.
yeah, there's a library at the monastery.
So let's go to the monastery and look in their library.
Do we need to go back to the monastery for anything other than the ship, realistically?
Ship,
Upgrades for the
information,
travel.
items, safe haven.
And the fast travel.
Yeah,
A
And
place
the
where
fast
we can
travel,
get
or the
gold.
teleportation.
yeah, because you guys can teleport from
hub.
there to multiple locations.
It's our hub, Jotrix, whether we like it or not. Plus, hello, Ushter's from there. Like, you know, we can't really like not go to his home if it's open for trade and everything.
So what's it gonna be, lads?
Sorry?
Sorry?
What's it gonna be?
I say monastery. You guys?
Monastery.
I'm
Quartermaster's
okay.
vote.
I'm with him.
Alrighty then, let's get a freaking move on. As you guys,
Captain
as
has
Gabe
no
kind of
say, I
leaves the
love it.
room to go gather his items, what do you guys do?
We'll get our items, I guess. Look. And
By all
I
means.
put on,
Get our items.
some
Alright.
new magic items. I give Ushter a pair of gloves and tell him to attune to them. They look like very
what do they
big
do?
gauntlets. They are gauntlets of ogre power.
Oh,
They increase your strength to
Ogre.
19.
Okay.
Um,
So
strength to 19.
Yes, you really want to give the demon those gloves.
Well, I trust Ushter enough. And if he lets the demon out, I don't think he'll probably allow him to control him for very long. I have faith in him.
We'll see. That I attuned during a short rest.
you attune to them during a long rest, typically, but I'm gonna say that you auto-attune to them for now, because you guys aren't really gonna be getting combat scenarios for a while.
But
Hopefully not. And so essentially you're just auto-attuned to them. Remember, you guys can have up to 3 magical items that you're attuned to, so if you have more,
I can have 4.
Okay.
Artificers, level 10. I can have 4 magic items.
indeed, indubitably.
Oh. Anyways, guys, I'd say we head straight to the monastery right away. Read up on our books and maybe pull a card.
Yes, I agree.
This is going to be interesting.
Alright. So you guys all want to head back to the monastery?
Yep.
Boy.
Okay.
Check on Gary,
You,
please.
you guys go back to the statue as you put in the token that allows you to open the teleportation circle once again. You find yourself now within an extremely well cold and wet monastery. There is the tropical storm occurring as there are people taking shelter, keeping an eye on the teleportation circle as they quickly beckon you to get inside.
We go inside.
Very
I imagine.
quickly.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Alright. You guys
So,
manage to get inside as a very large tree kind of crashes through one of the barricades of the fortress itself. It does some damage, but it doesn't like manage to break it in any way, shape, or form, as it drops mere inches away from the entire party. You guys decided a hell of a time to come back.
And then
not like we know.
I'm pretty. I'm used to this. I imagine.
You've been
Monday.
through some tropical storms, but nothing on this version, nothing this strong.
Would I know if
Not
it's
kind of
any
storms.
magical involvement? I don't think I would notice.
Roll me a nature check.
Yeah.
Unlikely.
Could I
Let's
roll
roll me
one as
a
well?
nature
Or maybe help him?
You can allow him to give him advantage, yeah. I'll allow you to.
No. Nature check. So. All right. So with advantage.
Yes.
16.
Max, push that up to a 21 with my flash of genius.
Okay. You basically know that this is not a magical thing that occurs, it's just something that is natural. You have nothing to fear. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Right, well, that's at
Yes,
least
this
it's
is
just the weather.
Yep. Alright,
Yeah.
we can't really keep you here right now, so where exactly do you need to go?
To the library.
the library for some points.
It's currently closed due to, bad fucking weather. So, you guys gotta really decide what you wanna do.
What's his name's house?
What's
Whose
his name's house? Whose house?
Yoga guy.
Gary?
Gary.
Sure. Fuck. At that point, he kind of heads out into the rain as he's holding up an umbrella for you guys.
Hold up. As in teleportation circle, where do you want to go? Or hey, where are you headed?
Like where you headed in town, he kind of has like a canvas
Okay,
umbrella
alright.
which he's holding up for you guys, so that you guys don't get that wet. He's trying to be nice and offer you shelter in a storm.
Grade A service.
He's trying to get that 5-star on Whelp.
Oh.
Is there such a thing as well?
Is there what?
Is there such a thing as well in this universe?
Yes, it's actually grabbing a kobold and carving what you think about a particular region of the world. Like, you literally grab one and they're like, this person was really, really nice to me. It hurts for them, but it will last forever.
No,
What?
no.
Whelp, everyone, because they whelp while you're carving it inside them.
God,
Message.
stop.
Well, anyways, guys, I have one problem. Do you think Gary's really gonna be happy to meet you?
It's fine.
I'm
We'll
getting
deal with
okay
that
with
later.
everyone. Please, I'm getting soaked. Jesus Christ! Oh,
Alright,
fuck! He starts getting dragged away with the wind. Fuck!
I grab him.
The dexterity check.
The person.
Dexterity check
help
to
you
grab
with
the
that?
person.
Dexterity check.
Could I potentially aid him?
You give him a +1 to whatever he gets at best.
You boop him. Like you.
Put my hand on his
Nope.
shoulder and cast guidance, which is an extra D4 to whatever he gets.
Okay, that's good, that's good. So how much did you get?
So I roll a d4.
Yeah, roll a
seven.
Yeah, and
D4.
add it to
So,
whatever you got prior.
Uh, 1.
He got an 8.
So 8.
Good thing that's a
It's fine.
The best way I can describe this is as follows. Goodbye! Help me! Fuck! As he just
Yeah.
blows away in the very far
That's my
distance,
family, I
getting
love them.
snagged on a tree outside of the fortress. I'm okay!
Oh, you're not.
I need an adult!
Samesy.
We're inside the building right now, yes?
You kind of are in the equivalent of a stable, because typically they send like carts with shit in the teleportation circle, but given the storm, it's mostly like
Okay.
horses which are asleep and are beginning to whinny a tiny bit. So you are safe for now. You know that storms typically last a few days on this island. So what do you guys want to do?
Right.
We keep heading to Gary, I imagine.
Okay,
Okay,
I will
we
need
will go
all
to
of
the
you to roll
library
me
after this.
dexterity checks to see if you're hit with random shit flying around in the storm.
Just straight dex.
Yes.
X.
Yep. Dexterity saving.
11.
What did you
Saving
say,
throw.
That's at least
11?
30 saving
Yeah,
throw,
then.
unfortunately.
Huh?
You get used to it.
I don't know. I just say 11. Deal
Seven,
with it.
boys.
I thought you were gonna try and say like another number that starts with M, and then I struggled to think of a number that started with M. Like $1 million. Like what?
Oh.
Max, can I,
Do I
as a
roll for
bonus
Natsu?
action,
Do I roll for Natsu?
Yes, please.
11 is a number. The hell?
Max, can I, as a bonus action, summon my Legsley as a protector to give everybody 1d8 temp HP plus 5?
Your legs will instantly blow away, but sure.
Can I like try and hold on to him? Like,
Okay,
I'm
you
probably
can't do
gonna
a lot
fly.
of
I
shit
rolled
at
a
once.
7. Dude, I rolled a 7, so I'm flying by just
Woo!
nature.
Okay, so who rolled lower than a 15 here?
Me. We all did. Hold up. We all did.
Yeah,
God.
Natsu. We
So
all
I
did.
have to roll 5
I need to roll.
checks. First things first. For Jiltrix, you are hit. You are hit.
Well done, after all, Dex.
Hit. Okay, so the only person not hit somehow is Westwood. I'm going according to how I see people on Discord.
I think I made everybody fall. I think I was the domino effect. that, like,
So
caused
yeah,
the
all of you
shit.
are gonna take damage here. You're all going to take 7 points of damage as stone, sand, broken pieces of trees just fly into you in general, pelting you. The water sinking into your bones.
So everyone gets 7.
Everyone
Damage?
takes 7 points of damage straight up.
Okay. Alright.
Oh,
Alright. You take 7 points of damage, and you are now one step closer to Gary's. You managed to finally get to the doorway. What do you guys do? It seems to be closed. You don't know if it's locked.
Knock,
Knock.
I guess.
That is the most respectful thing you've ever done this entire campaign.
No. Don't get used to it.
I
We
never
like this
intend
guy.
to. You guys quickly knock on the door after a few seconds. A very nude Gabe in a bathrobe shows up. What are you doing here? Don't you know there's a storm?
Yeah, that's sort of why we're here.
This isn't a great time.
I see that.
Oh, just get in, get in. He opens the door as he's now hanging dong. And you are now seeing there are like 3 other people in there, and they were doing inside yoga.
Oh
As you
my
guys,
god, Max! I come in last, holding the lead box. Like,
okay. Oddly specific, but okay.
I don't know. Scary.
Okay. As you guys enter, you are seeing the following 3 people he is doing yoga with. A young kobold with bluish skin, with several carvings inside of his back. He has green eyes and is wearing a small petticoat. The second person is a... Let me double check. A elf. He looks to be within his elder 30s. He's a male, 6'4". He has black hair, dark brown eyes, with a Caucasian skin tone. And lastly, there is a minotaur who is straight up butt naked. No other information is required. One of
Do I
these is
recognize
Explicit
any of
detail.
Illidan.
Explicit detail. Naked Minotaur.
One of them is Illidan. Yes, it is the Minotaur.
Yes.
Stand up, stark naked. Brandishing my sword.
Well, this is an interesting sight to see. I don't get to see a minotaur in full nude.
Yes.
Just in
No, but me as a member, do I recognize any of them or no?
You recognize the Minotaur as just being typically one of the workers of the fields from when you were younger. He's still in acting service. He's probably now within his late 80s. He doesn't look very old. He's very spry for his age, as you just see him straight up twist himself into a pretzel in front of you.
Of course, he does yoga.
Recognize him specifically as in the individual.
Yes. His name is... Fuck it, I'm gonna make this cheesy. Beefalo.
Yo, beef.
The fuck you call me, oh shit! He unpretzels himself, dick swinging wildly into the air in a helicopter-like motion.
Glad he's too young to understand anything that is going on.
At least it's on speaker.
Oh god. Oh dear god.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, everyone, please calm down, calm down. Remember, deep breathing as he sees Phineas walk in lastly. Just intense
have my head down.
breathing. Yes. You. But if you are all free to take shelter here during the storm, I just ask that you please take a moment to dry yourselves off by the fire. Kind of gestures towards a small fireplace on the wall itself next to some potion bottles right on top of the mantelpiece.
Okay, moves towards the fire.
You guys are sopping wet, like you guys enjoy the fire, it's very, very refreshing. Jesus. And you are able to semi-just take a moment to breathe. As all of this is
Breathing
happening...
intensifies.
You guys can see that the storm doesn't seem to be letting out anytime soon, as Gary's kind of like coaching his yoga class to an extent. When one particular person catches your eye, remind me the race. The elf, which, as you guys know, elves are semi-discriminated against within this particular region, seems to be here without any real problem.
Inside check.
Sure, by all means.
Inside check to see if he is maybe like a guest of honor of sorts or something like that. Something that, from my experience being here, why would an elf be welcomed for any reason?
By all means, shoot. Like roll me an insight check,
Besides
brother.
for maybe he's...
He's a breeding elf.
Could I help him because I have proficiency in the skill?
By all means.
But that's the thing, you're probably... Sorry,
You get
I get an 8.
you get to
How much-
re-roll it because I'm helping you with proficiency in the skill. Ines is a bit insightful. He knows people.
15.
He's like,
15. You typically would know that nobles are typically allowed here, typically because they can bring political power. Plus, not a lot of background checking goes in, meaning even if it's like a disgraced lord, he will be safe here. This is a place of peace and virtue. But it has been a very long time since you know of, well, any elf to have touched this land without causing chaos. Looking him over again, you believe that he may belong to the Songsteel family.
To the
Songsteel family.
this sounds
Stong
oddly familiar.
Yep.
You got anything on him?
I tell my group, this elf most like it's weird that there's an elf here. He's most likely from the Steel family. I'm guessing if you guys want to do a history check or something like that. Even me, in my case, if I know something about it.
You guys just tell me what you want to do. I am not running your characters. Like, I'm looking at my
Does it
phone
ring
for
any
context,
bells?
not because I'm being a dick, I have notes.
Does it ring any bells?
Roll me a history
If
check.
it rings a bell, yeah.
Before.
Alright, also, I spoke, he is an elf, but he is also half-elf, more specifically. He just has very elven features. He's got them pointy ears. More specifically, if you guys quickly look on stream, I will bring up an image of him. He will be
On
in the
the
chat
stream.
window.
Right.
There you go. He's up on stream.
Okay.
That is kind of what he looks like.
Okay.
I love how both Jiltrix
looks
and
very
Illidan are
protagonistic.
muted as they're probably arguing.
We're not arguing.
Baby stuff.
Giving them shit.
Revelations.
Alright. So yeah. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Has anyone approached me yet?
No.
They're just all looking at
All
you
look at you.
like, if you guys saw my Dream Daddy stream, I'd like to imagine all of them have that eye.
You prefer to paint a picture that lasts a bit longer than what you look at.
Alright, I'm speaking your language, mate, and I'm loving it. It's like...
Culture. May I ask for your name, my good lad?
The main man of the house doesn't like my name, to be fair, but the name's Phineas.
As you say that, you just hear directly from behind you. You just hear that.
Yeah, I go Flynn, if anything.
Phineas Flynn. Pleasure. Name's Adovin Gregard.
David Gregor.
Is that Conor McGregor? My favorite child.
What brings you to the island? You don't look from here.
Let's just say destiny.
You the same question.
One of many usual tropes of the land. Everyone seeking fortune, destiny, well. Lovely little orb you have there. Where do you manage to get it from? I ask.
Fuck, can you see that? That's under like my entire armor and everything. Like,
It
Let's
has
say
a
I have a very knack for magical implements. I also can feel the lovely ring your colleague here is holding. Also, the magical box that you are carrying. Various other little
yeah,
magical
lead
trinkets.
box. Like,
Yes, lead containing usually magical items, considering it everything. Usually to hide the presence of such magical items.
to be honest, it must light up like a Christmas tree to you. I'm like full magic items up and down.
I can see that.
like as you kind of are surveying the party, all of them have like some form of magical item on them.
Oh, yeah. Hope so. Lovely.
Also, take a quick
Don't
look at
mess with
shit posting
other
memes. That's what I imagined the party was doing, all whilst they were staring at Darren.
Yes.
Specifically that
Phineas's
face.
beard. The meme before as well was but just you know, before we met him, it was going to happen.
Yep.
Okay, gentlemen, you guys done for today. I would offer you some tea, but I unfortunately have some unwanted guests, and I do not have enough for everyone. Well, I came for the tea, says the Minotaur as he just kind of unflexes his muscles. Come on, man. It's the only day off I have all week.
I won't have tea. You make the Minotaur cup. I won't have it.
If you prefer, Sir Gary, I can keep your little unwanted guests occupied until you deal with your other two acquaintances.
I was
Give
not
me some
aware
food,
you
I can
swing
cook us a
that
meal.
way, but by all means. As Gary just kind of walks forward over to the fireplace, he gets a steaming kettle, which is semi-red towards the bottom. As he kind of takes it out, puts it on some nice metallic plates, and starts kind of predigitating the warm liquids into different cups. He puts some tea leaves in each of them as it kind of diffuses. I have just enough for maybe 2 more cups if any of you would like some.
I don't mind.
I
Also,
will take things.
just so everyone will know, in case you didn't catch it on the stream, I'm going to post a picture on lore. No, sorry, backstories. Sorry. I'm going to post a picture on backstories just in case anybody wants to look at the picture.
Are you just making characters catering to Natsu's gayness?
No, I'm
Yes.
just taking characters for what I feel like.
This is everyone's mind canon. Change my mind.
Alright, I need
To
to.
be honest, you are like 100% prepared to go from like I'm gonna
Yeah.
hit you to concerned. Like all you need to do is raise your hand and you will just look concerned.
Oh yeah, the picture of the characters in character backstories. If anybody wants to get a better look at it.
Okay.
So, if you have Mr.
Uh-huh.
Phineas Flynn, may I ask the names of your party or adventuring group or whatever this little family you like to hang out? You call it.
Wow, so I guess I'll just start listing off their names. That's Ushter, that's Elathana. You don't care to introduce yourselves, guys?
Suspiciously from the corner of the room.
That's Jiltrix. She likes to hide a lot. You will probably not see her a lot of the time.
Oh, wonderful! I like the dark.
And,
That's alright.
There's Natsu, who's curled up into a ball.
Very diverse kind of group of people you have here. May I ask what brings you exactly to the monastery? I've been here for a couple of days and I haven't seen you yet. There is a bit of a small island. Would have been, or at least would have thought I've walked slowly. Would have actually met one of you at least.
Offense to you, mate, but we just met you. What the fuck? What have you been doing on this island? You're an elf boy. All the people here hate you. Like,
First of all, I am also
Alright,
probably
sorry,
more
Matt.
prominent in your case, or at least from where I come from. I am considered royalty. I am here for an excursion sort. I archaeologist, you see.
Where
We're
are
here
the
to
scones? You guys hear that
dig
from
up
behind
and
you.
Trix is contemplating promoting Phineas for that line alone.
I'm here looking for various artifacts of old wartime. If one can say.
Ah, so
We can put
Nazi
some gold in
dildos, yes. God.
I place the lead box under my ass and I sit on it and I just pull
It
out in a
is
book and I
oddly
start reading that
comfortable.
book. Yeah.
Very oddly comfortable.
I place the cauldron outside in front of me and I say, I guess, are we doing it here, guys?
No.
What exactly?
Having a little chit chat with our new little friend over here.
Phineas, context.
All right, having just a little chat with our friend.
How tall are you, Phineas?
I'm 6. I'm at my normal height.
Which is-
Like,
It's 6'5".
6'3",
6'5". No, I'm
Damn.
6'5". Joe. Yeah.
and I am short.
Listen, you're just an inch taller. Don't call me little.
Oh. Oh, I'm proud to be a bit taller than an elf. At least, I guess, in some
I
way.
saw
Not felt. I
I-
will
I- I saw-
stand by my statement.
I sort of
I
turned
was
to Phineas like,
promised
when did you
scones."
become racist? Give the man his stones.
No, you could just say I'm a bit on edge today. I apologize. All right, just
You can apologize to
Bit very-
Helithana, not to me. I ain't the elf here.
no. Helithana, I'm sorry. I meant no offense to your race. I've dealt with you and you've been great. And I love dragons as well.
Gentlemen,
Dragons.
could I just interject? I forgot the scones in the fireplace. He kind of like pushes between you as he gives
Oh, yeah.
Phineas a death stare and
Uh,
just takes the scones out of the fireplace and leaves.
Dragon? What are you on about talking about dragons?
Okay.
Babies up.
Take your time.
Oh no.
Are you looking?
Yeet the baby.
Adovan, are you
Gabe?
looking for something very specific?
Yes, Gabe is
Really?
here. What is it?
Oh,
I
What?
win.
Gabe, where are the I pull him aside really low down and I whisper in his ear.
Where are the what?
The eggs.
Oh, well, they're on the ship.
All right. How far away is it?
Around 245 feet from where you currently are.
You think they're safe, Gabe?
More than likely, yes.
And I turn back to the group.
Okay. Okay.
Just check.
I apologize, Mr. Harris. Your friend here seems to be very secretive and threw me off guard for a moment. As to answer your question, I
Ah,
may
secretive!
search
Him!
for-
Ha! Ha! Gary just mocks in the background. Secretive! Fucking war criminal looking ass
Phineas
bitch!
is cringing. Yeah, Phineas is cringing.
There will be a day when I skin you alive!
Hopefully today's not that bad.
Could I have
And
some
he's starting to
margarine,
grow on me.
please?
Adovan, are you looking for something specific?
Not really. Usually I just travel the globe, search usually, the old decrepit ruins of ancient time, ancient civilization.
Insight check.
Anything interesting.
Sure.
Insight
you can
check.
roll me an insight check, by all means.
Can I roll one as well?
Sure. You either can assist each other or you can both roll.
I'll give him assistance if anything. You do the insight.
Moments.
Yeah, once. Handling two character sheets.
Need some help?
One sec.
Guys, by the way.
What? What? I didn't hear what whoever spoke last.
What was that? Hello,
It was me.
Okay.
I'm the down.
22 on my insight check to see how not if he's lying, but he's probably. Oh, I have a feeling he is not.
Telling the complete
He's
truth.
just saying he's looking for something of the old world, but probably it's not complete truth.
Okay,
He's looking
so
for something very specific.
Adovan, is this the truth or is this a lie?
No, it is the truth. He's an archaeologist. I just go to ruins and
So
find
anything
various-
of the old world, like, it's not just anything specific.
Not necessarily just the old world. Anything that could be perhaps dated longer than about 80 years and about 18 months. How do you determine time? Years, moons, cycles.
Aeons.
What's the term?
Aeons.
Aeons.
Eons, alright.
About
Eons.
anything,
From eons.
anything at least 80
Which-
eons back.
Anything historical is considered to be aeons. Humans are typically years. They have like two separate terms. Aeons for artifacts.
Anything. Luckily for us, this region has various items of quality, I would say, variations from the war. Which, to the right person, does sell a decent gold.
Phineas,
However, also the museums who enjoy them.
Yeah.
Phineas, did you have something of Fifi or a weapon of sorts, if I remember well?
I mean, it at the moment. I think it's a sledgehammer on the side of me, and I'm wearing my mithril breastplate made by my father in the old war. So I'm pretty sure those two things picked up your interest there, didn't they?
Plenty of things that we're currently carrying has been piquing my interest. Especially that little cauldron you're carrying. Quite magical, I must say. Unfortunately, without a closer investigation, I cannot really determine the type of magic.
Do you want to see how deep it is?
I beg your
Wanna see how
pardon.
magical it is?
You saucy whore.
That's what she said.
Max,
Literally.
I'm gonna reach into it. I'm gonna reach into the cauldron and try and pull out something magical.
Okay.
Imagination.
So you literally think something magical, right?
Yep. Just magic.
You
item,
feel
like
an
something
oddly
magical.
moist hand grab yours.
I let go of it.
Cheese today.
No, it can't be
Okay.
the cheese. No, I didn't say the word.
But it is technically a magical creature. Okay,
Seriously, the
you
cheese
just
I use
quickly
my
shake
hand
it
out.
off and start thinking of another magical item. Sorry?
Bless
You
you.
suddenly-
Blessed thee.
After a few moments, you feel something cold and metallic in your hands.
Gotta go make the bomb.
Hey, dedicated
Pull it
baby
out.
comes back. You pull it out, and you are now holding a solid gold ring. Within the center of it, there seems to be this very large prism made out of solid emerald. Eat the child. Eat the child. Sorry. What? You can roll me an Arcana check to see if you know why this is a magical item.
I as well.
Yep.
I do not have proficiency, so I can't help you, but I can roll it with my own.
Me?
Moments? No, not him.
D4, and then because of my mark of making, I get another D4 to that.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry.
D4 to Arcana and tool checks.
So,
23.
how much total?
23.
You know that this is an ancient spell focus. That's essentially what wizards use instead of using spell components. They cast spells through it. It would technically be considered a necklace, but the chain is missing.
Done this
Max,
before?
Yes.
Max, would I be
Yes.
able to use this?
You cannot because you have the grimoire.
I see.
You're more nocturne.
Alright.
Everything in Castle Victoria.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you want it for the sake of bling bling, you can.
I
No, I'm good. I just put it on my horn.
I would be able to use it.
you cast magic.
I actually need to double check
think
your
I
character.
could.
One sec. Fuck. Where's
Yeah,
the PDF?
go for it. a question mark.
I think you wouldn't be able to, considering your
way-
form of magic. But I will need to double check.
So you can't use
I
smoke
don't-
A
gas.
form of
I think
magic.
so. I don't think it can. Considering it, I think it's.
It's bullshit,
It's
whatever
innate.
it is.
Yeah,
Double
man, so I
check.
cast detect magic through the orb of dragon
Let
kind.
me double check if you can actually use this. You technically can use this, yes. It does fall under your requisites.
Okay. I do have one. Then already.
You technically have one. It would be a. You can either
Let
pick.
me check. I have it somewhere written down.
You have a magical butt plug.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
It's a pouch. I have a pouch.
Okay. You have a Oh, you have a component punch. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, baby.
Sweet summer child.
I go. I'm tossing the ring in between my fingers at the moment. Are you a magic user? I mean, Advin, you need to give us a bit more about yourself.
To an extent, I point to the fireplace and I cast Control Flame, and I'm going to change it from the regular tint of flame to a pure green flame.
Yeah, I prefer
Okay,
purple.
you throw copper into it. I guess you reach into your component pouch, grab some copper filings, and just like into the fire.
It's the most hobo magic ever. I
Please.
love it. It's beautiful.
You're using the component pouch. This is literally it.
You witch!
We don't
Witch,
understand
burn
this.
him!
I know, it's great.
Right,
Oh.
well, that's sold. You can have this ring. Might help you out.
You're just giving out magic items now.
I'm not giving
grab
it to
Yeah,
him.
it could. Yeah,
What are you, a charity?
No, I'm reaching out over the cauldron, Max, and I'd like, just put it, just drop it back in.
So you're
You
a
just
dick.
drop it, and it keeps falling, until you can't see it anymore.
Interesting. My sense of magic is very finicky.
Why are these scones so dry? Did you let them get cold, you cunt? I want my scones. Shut up, Yelp. This is a conversation happening behind you.
yeah.
In character, the conversation happening behind us.
Unfortunately, I do not have the capability to cast certain spells without carrying this little pouch.
Gay.
Warlock Hexblade.
Gabe
Oh,
is
you
just
are-
there.
Oh,
He is
okay.
randomly stuffing his face with scones.
He's
What?
not a Warlock Hexblade.
I love how you guys are spending more time trying to decipher what the fuck his class is rather than trying to progress the story. Ah!
Oh,
It's a
Okay, gentlemen, I am not a charity, so if you are going to stay here, either buy something to at least compensate for my time, or, well, get the fuck out.
Didn't we rent out a room?
Yeah, that expired, and it's across the way. It's like a 15-minute walk in the rain.
God damn.
we should go to that place. At least
You are...
we should get moving.
He kind of gives the stink eye back to Phineas. Ah, yes, you should probably get moving. We wouldn't like things to happen now, would we? Isn't that
Also,
right,
Gary,
Phineas?
before you kick me out, what did you happen to have arcane focus at hand?
I will be able to get you one in around a week, if you'd like. I do not have one currently.
I'll think about it. I'll let you know.
Sorry, guys.
Alright, let me know. Those
Okay.
typically sell quite quickly because people and loose fingers, accidentally going through the woods and oops, I seem to have dropped my magical spell focus again. Dear God, how are people so stupid?
Why? Why? He's not a
Alright.
dog.
Can I just reach back into the cauldron and pull out that spell casting
And
focus
it-
worm again?
Sure, you can. You reach back into it, think for a moment, boop, back in your hand.
I hand it over to Adavan. Here you go. Just think of it as a little thank you, I guess.
One sec, Adovan is currently talking about why his son is being treated like a dog, apparently.
she grabbed the little handkerchief and she covered his face with it, and he was just trashing around like a dog. When
Then,
Yes, he was.
like, you're so dramatic.
Show us, baby. Show us, baby.
Gary,
Yeah, history check on the elite.
Sure, you can roll me a
Give
history
him the
check.
bottle while you're at it.
Yes.
Baby.
Baby.
There you go.
I grab Ushter.
Oh, but I have to.
Ushter,
Yep.
could you maybe see if Gary's got a bit more of a safer, secure place, like a bit of a safe house? I think it better you ask him.
21 on the history check.
Oh,
21 on history
Or
check.
I
You
asked-
a safe place.
what do you
sorry.
ask? I'll tell you what your history check is. What do you want to say first, or share go?
ask Gary if he can. Oh, besides for the safe house that we rented before, if there's any other safe place we can be.
Well, I would personally recommend that you actually take shelter within one of the temples. That is probably one of the safest locations on the island, as the ones that haven't been destroyed aren't accessible by the monsters that come from the portals. And something strange has occurred since you've last been here, truth be told. After a large light had shone through the land and towards the south of the island, some of the portal seems to have dissipated. If I'm not mistaken, that's why Adovan actually showed up. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, a little here and there, yes.
Given that some
I
of
guess
the
it-
temples
it
there
might
had
portal.
actually reopened up for, well, let's just say pedestrian access. Am I wrong?
Certain things allowed me to come towards the island from unconventional means. Unfortunately, I do not have a boat, therefore I cannot come here traditionally. So I had to take a little deep tour.
You just use a teleportation circle. Stop trying to put fancy words around it.
Sorry. I'm trying to make sure that there's
Stop being a fancy cunt. We both know what you do in your alone time, you fucking wanker.
Apparently, I just fix your shit.
Yes, okay, so you fix some of my shit, while I fix your shit, if you know what I mean. He
You're
says
a
as he kind of
fixer.
leans slightly on the fireplace, dong still hanging in the breeze.
But thank you for the offer.
Fine. One day you'll take me up on my offer. One day.
Well, if we ever need anything from Gary, we'll just throw Adavan at him.
Anyways, I must beseech you to leave. But I want more scones. For fuck. Beefalo? Please, you've had enough scones. You've eaten the equivalent of 4 tree. Well, I'm as large as tree. I don't give a shit, Beefalo. But, hey, I never got any scones. Shut the fuck up, Yelp.
We should get moving,
It's
guys.
more entertaining than what we're doing.
Hey, Minotaur man, you go into one of the temples.
In the morning, yes, even during the storm. We need to check for flood water just in case, for any structural damage.
You work for the city?
I work for the
Aye.
temple.
I don't think I told him.
I
will
will
be
be assisting him.
You guys must get along
Do
great.
you have an umbrella or something?
Yes, you bet.
I typically use Yelp as human umbrella.
I work great.
His
The
name's
scars on
Yelp?
my back hold a lot of water, though.
Gary, umbrella, yes, no, maybe.
Oh, you guys want an umbrella? I only have the one and I kind of need it. I'm sorry. I mean, you could always
Yeah.
use that long shit boy there. There's a human skin sack. He
Gary,
gestures
I
towards Phineas.
understand.
You all gotta work on your issues. I'm gonna throw you both in a room alone one day.
I mean,
No,
if you
he'll
do
kill me.
so,
I'm
one of
pretty
us is
sure
gonna
I'm,
leave with a
like-
prolapsed anus.
Yeah, like he's gonna kill me.
That's fine.
Can I
How
roll
does he-
insight? Does he actually want to
Kiss
kill
and
me?
make
Matt?
up.
No, he wants to stab you at least.
Okay, just roll in insight. Like, does he want to kill me? 15.
Sure. Yeah, he wants to fucking stab you.
Nah. If I go into a room with him alone, I will have to kill him, or he will kill me. Like it's straight up. The room will explode. There will be fireballs. Like, it would not
My
be good.
money's on Gary.
Gary, the level 20 everything. God.
Gabe and Gary are just overpowered as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Anyone with the name G is now secretly a god. Changed my mind.
It's just
Right,
God.
let's go to the other room.
Guys.
Let's just go to the
Like
other
you can
room.
cheat.
Or the temple. What would you
Alright.
say, Uster?
I can
To the
offer to
temple.
shelter you with my body. The beef beefalo says as
Can
he
I tie
kind of
myself to you?
I was just going to say I can crouch over the majority of you and just give you shelter with my body.
If it's okay with you.
Sure, you will do that.
Keep in mind, Dementor's like a solid 12 feet tall. He barely
Nice.
fits in the store standing up. What?
When we get outside, I cast enlarge on him.
Oh my
It's safe to do so.
You wanna
If
try?
it is safe to
It
do
is safe
so.
to do so, except Attack on Titan team starts playing.
Take the bottle.
300? Is it supposed to be now?
Yeah.
What time
Thank you.
5:30.
Hope you're happy there,
sorry
big
to-
man. Whose name I don't know.
My name is
Slam
Beefalo.
dunk.
Sorry, guys. IRL. I have to go. Sorry.
That's fine, I'll run your character.
Yes, please.
Ushter suddenly starts walking into a wall. Oh no. That's fine.
Oh, clipping into a wall a la game lag.
Gary mod style. Alright.
See you guys.
Take care, dude.
again,
Happy Christmas.
my friend. Same to
Bye-bye.
you and everyone else.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Merry
Oh, Outcast, see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you. Ciao, ciao.
See you.
Ciao, ciao.
Oh, Jesus.
Bless you.
As
Also,
you cast
only one history check.
history check. Thank you for reminding me. You basically know this is pre-World First War. This is around 400 years old and was typically used by some of the Grand Wizards. Within the emerald itself, drops of dragon blood have been infused, allowing it to be used as a spell focus. You
Do I have
know
to
that
attune to
these
it or no?
technically fetch around 700 platinum on their own, but this one seems to be in pristine condition, allowing it to add 2 zeros to that.
Do I have to attune to it?
Yes.
Okay. Does my Mystic Complex ability increase the time, reducing the time it takes to attune?
You're what?
Reduces it from 8 hours to 4.
Okay.
Oh, Adavan, I might recommend that you identify that if you can. I don't know if you can or not.
I just see baby feet. Out of
Yep.
nowhere. Baby feet. Okay.
Okay, apologies. He was away. It was too.
He had that buffering over his head. As you guys are kind of being led over to him, you basically ask if he can what to it?
Identify it.
The what?
The ring. Can you identify the ring?
For its magical
No shit, is that
properties
the monkey
or
curse?
the
You
magical
guys don't-
properties of the ring, you mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking the magic
Or,
item might be
or the
cursed.
material that the ring is made of?
Mhm. Do you essentially want to inspect it and find out the exact name and shit?
Sure, I'll make an arcane check.
Sure, you do so. Roll me an Arcana check when you can. Okay, while Jiltrix will help.
Yeah.
It's wait. No.
Wrong thing.
What do you do? Open Chrome.
No, fuck you.
Open Chrome. I don't know what my modifier is.
I can check.
Okay, go back to Discord. I have it. Okay, roleplay. Control V.
You know how weird
Plus
this
six.
is?
I just see pink nail
Control-
polish. This is
Control
pretty
V.
weird for me, fam. Ah,
Plus
the beauty
6.
of online D&D.
Why?
There
I
is
have
no
advantage
beauty.
on all items.
Oh.
23 Arcana check. I rolled twice because I have advantage on one identifying.
To identify it specifically, you need to get to 25, so no.
No.
Mm.
Unfortunately, it's not into my range of knowledge.
Like, you can't be like, oh, this is the Thunderstone of Thor's left nut. Like, no, you don't know the exact name.
You
I
learn
can
some.
identify. All I know from it is it's an arcane focus used to magnify spells through a wizard's ability. Or
Roll
sorcerers
me a
or-
deception check, because you also know it's worth a lot of money.
Yeah. Give me a
I'll
second.
roll
To be fair, we didn't ask.
Yeah, you didn't
We
ask.
didn't ask,
How
but he
much
did
it's
specify
worth?
all
Plus-
I know is, and then proceeded to say that.
Yeah, there. These are
I'll
cool.
roll a general insight check then.
Sure. Like,
Okay.
not advantage, no disadvantage kind of thing.
Nope. Natural 18 plus 5.
Actually, 18 plus 5.
Yeah.
And how much did you roll
Yeah,
on
that's,
that deception?
14.
You get the feeling he's not telling you everything he knows, but that's a given.
It's worth a lot of money. Good to know. If you die with it, I'll just take it.
It's not mine to
No
keep.
worries.
If you want to keep it, you can keep it.
No,
You
to
asked
be
me to
honest,
identify what it is. Unfortunately, that is something that I am not capable of doing.
to be honest, if you can use it, use it. I've got my own focus, and I pull out my like enhanced arcane focus, which is just like this wooden shillelagh club thing.
Okay. All means. Alright, you do
There's a
so.
bunch of runes in it. That's mine.
We are here. Please. The weather is pelting the fuck out of me.
Instead of
I-
walk into the temple quietly.
I shrink him as he's walking through the big doors.
Why am I so small? Welcome to my life, bitch.
Ushta, it's your playground over here.
A Natsu, who is holding inside of a box throughout this entire time, is just there. Helitan, what are you doing during all this?
Basically, I'm following silently.
You're following silently, got it. Okay, so you guys are led into the tavern as you kind of are met with a lot of hustle and bustle as people are taking shelter in here.
Wait.
They're ordering food, they're ordering drinks, and there isn't really much seat for you. As you can see, kind of like there is now like this what seems to be very scrawny man at the bar who is just like kind of pouring out drinks as quickly as people order, and you guys can go and get a room from there. We're going to be taking a small break because I need to use the bathroom. I'm sorry. But for now,
That's good.
this will be a quick break. We'll be right back. Hope to see you after the break, guys.
Yeah, I know.
1. We are back. Where is Bibby? Show us Bibby.
He's in bed.
Yeet the
He's in
child.
I'm hyper. Like, I need these.
You need
What
dice.
do you mean you need these? Oh, where is this?
How many
Nice.
babies does it take to paint a wall?
What
Depends
word?
on how hard you throw.
Exactly. Yeet the child.
Beat me out of there.
The fact that I have an endless amount of dead baby jokes stored in my mind
I'm
scares
sorry,
me.
are you aware how many miscarriage jokes I had before you gave birth? I'm a
I'm aware.
horrible human being, I am aware. Moving on!
Just to clarify, Max, do I know that there's a call of teleportation here on the monastery?
A scroll of teleportation?
No, the teleportation circle.
Yes, you are aware.
Okay.
As you guys kind of get into the Sati Apple, you find yourselves kind of in the hustle bustle of the tavern life. Everyone's ordering around, and there is a scrawny man who is trying to fill glasses as fast as people order. There are a total of 4 bar maidens running around, and a random scrawny goblin with a peg leg who is just clicking around giving people their food. He has a tiny top hat. What do you guys do?
Oh, look at me, you're the party.
Sorry,
Guys.
what?
For
Okay, I'll-
Westwood,
sorry.
are you still here? Helatana,
Still here.
what do you guys wish to do?
Where's a nice
Get
place that we can
pissed
sit
drunk.
down?
Like, realistically, you go to the bartender, ask for a room.
Yeah.
Max, do I currently have a room here?
No. You were planning to kind of stay inside of the ancient ruins, but yeah, storm.
Yeah, well, I'd say we need to hold up here for a little while at least until the storm blows over, and then we go about our business. And if that business involves you, Aravan, does that be good or bad? Depending on it.
I mean, I kind of think we need him at this point. We are both going towards the thing that happened on the island, right? This was said by Ushter, by the way.
Yeah. They said it was south of the island, is that right?
Yeah, where the light occurred. Natsu, who is still sleeping inside of the box.
Yeah.
Where the light occurred would be where the ruins are.
Yes.
You could probably use my assistance. Again, archaeologist. I could probably know more about the ruins than most of your average folk.
We both seem to have a common goal, so it only makes sense that for now we ally ourselves. I don't know where you stand
Very well.
with regards to the war, but that is a conversation for another day. For now,
I stand whatever makes me money. Who wants to bunk?
that sounds kinda sexual if you ask me. I mean, Natsu Escape, he might have taken you up on that offer.
More along the lines of economical, really. Spend less rooms, and you can share a bed. You get sleep, and you keep more money.
I'm sure Phineas wouldn't mind sharing.
Excuse
What?
me?
For what? The drunkards?
Alright, I'm
Phineas?
just gonna do this for you. At that point, Ushter kind of moves up towards the bar as he kind of like has to traverse through people. He leaves Natsu in a box by your guys' feet. As it's like a very large, it's like, think of a washing machine box. If he fits, he sits, and now he sleeps. He kind of goes up there, he has a conversation with bartender, and he comes back holding 2 keys. Alright, this is how we're gonna split 4 in one room, 3 in the other. Any questions?
Gets
No,
to be
sounds
lucky.
good.
I'll take Helithon and Nuts. You guys bunk.
That's fine, man.
What about?
Alright.
What about who?
No, I forgot that Gary's with us. I was like, wait, what? How are we
You
like
Gabe?
4 and 3? Yeah, Gabe. Sorry,
How dare you? It's fine.
I haven't met him yet.
Oh, yeah, you have. He's been with us the whole time.
Gabe was
Nobody
just there
pointed him out.
stuffing his face with scones at one point.
When Phineas gave me your names, he never mentioned Gabe.
So
Yes.
at this point, an old man has just been following you, and no one has questioned it.
Pretty much the entire campaign so far.
Oh dear God.
Okay, so it's Gabe, Mr. Adavan, me in a room,
Yep.
and everyone else.
Yep.
Does that
The
satisfy
women on
you?
one side, the men on the other.
But Natsu is technically a...
That's what I do, right?
No.
It's fine, he gets certain female privilege from being homosexual, I guess. Thing's not the
Yeah.
same, Twitch. Moving on.
It's the way it works. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
That's fine. So yeah, you guys kind of go to your separate rooms. Do you want to do anything before you sleep?
I'm gonna spend time
Ushtar
with
starts
Phineas
doing
for
push-ups.
Yeah, he needs the strength boost.
Ooh.
I'm gonna start tuning to the focus.
You tune to the focus. Natsu at one point curls up more into the box. He fits. The box is still on the bed and is covered.
How much cash do we have on us?
You guys tell me. Remember, if you guys don't have it written down, you are broke.
You have the pouch of silver, don't you?
Yeah, but how much silver is in it?
Let me tell you. Once I find it.
And
It's
what's
6
we're
gold
at it.
pieces.
Westwood, roll me a
There's 6 gold
constitution
pieces,
saving
20
throw.
Silver.
Oh, this ought to be
Oh.
fucking good.
What? Where'd that come from?
Of course, you
Go
forgot
over
that you
crack
had
again.
to eat proper food, so therefore I ought to assume you had a normal ration.
Yeah, the pouch has 6 gold, 20 silver,
16.
21 copper.
16.
How long is that?
You just made the
Plus
check by 1 point, you piece of shit.
Hallelujah.
You feel a slight turbulence within your bowels, only for it to be a large fart.
Oh, it's
Assuming
probably
the rooms are side by side.
probably.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
How large was the fort?
It's like a tiny... That.
Staying.
Just a squeaker.
Oh, right, guys. I need to eat proper food.
Would you like to cook you something up?
I've
Do
got
you have anything
scones.
special I can cook a meal?
I can probably whip something up from what I have.
I've got scones.
I just dig through my bag. Do I have any fresh ingredients on me?
I've got scones.
Alright, give me the fucking scones. I'll use them somehow. Just put them down.
Why is nobody questioning why the goddamn kobold is in your room?
Hey,
It's not Gabe.
Wait, what the fuck?
There's a kobold in your room offering you scones.
Is it a blue kobold?
Yes. Wearing a petticoat.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
yours?
It's dry in here.
Got anything to pay for your room?
I've got scones.
You're bunking with the girls.
But scones.
Girls.
Scones.
I point him to the other room. Like,
He kind of like puts his head down and he just really sad walking away. I brought the gift of scones.
I take a few from him on his way out though.
Okay, you do so.
Stone golden. I go back.
Okay. So you kind of rummage through your bag for fresh ingredients. You have the following ingredients: fresh nutmeg, some 2-day-old rabbit meat,
Oh, it's getting there.
4-day-old cactus meat, Chat, I don't have a cold one, and I've already had to open 2 on stream to stay awake. So, if you want, I can refund that points. And lastly, you have 14 oranges. Fresh.
Alright.
Okay. So, with that being said, that's all you have. Do you offer him anything?
Would you rather like an orange to go with your stone?
Yeah, that would be good.
I toss him an orange.
You toss him an orange. Roll me a dexterity check to grab the orange.
With my mouth.
Okay, with disadvantage.
No, I was sure. I'll do it. I was joking, but do it.
Do it, pussy. Do it. Do it.
How much?
10.
Okay, with a 10 you manage to grab it in your mouth. It tastes like crap because it isn't peeled.
Well, I don't usually peel it, but you know, go for it.
Just, you know, you get all the nutrients.
Fair enough.
Fiber. I don't think I'd be able to eat an orange and its peel though.
You probably could. I mean, it is fresh.
I do message the girls. Are we all in the same room at the moment, or did
No,
you guys
they're
go
in
to
the
another
room exactly adjacent to you. The 2 girls and the cat.
Okay. I message Helathana. I say, are we going to be doing any things tonight of interest? Not in a way it's coming on to, but in a party way. A party way. That's it. Just, I'm so sorry out of that. That baseball. That wasn't what it was meant to sound like. Phineas just starts cringing and blushing. That isn't what it was meant to be.
How dark is the room?
The room is at currently dim light. The only light you guys really have are from 2 separate candles on either side of the room.
Okay. I just find the darkest corner I can see.
Okay, you proceed to roll an edge check.
Go on.
What do I roll for that?
Straight D20.
Straight d20.
15. Very edgy.
Ooh.
Full d20.
15.
With a 15, you manage to find a very dark corner. Your edge intensifies.
I didn't know we could do edge checks.
Apparently.
It does absolutely nothing, but it's a thing.
Nothing at all.
Okay. What happens if he got in that one out of sheer curiosity?
He
I'd be
finds
sitting
them-
on the camera probably.
You just
The
somehow
cutest
are
corner.
in the sun. You are in the most lit location ever. What the fuck was that?
Cool or lit as in bright?
Most lit.
Guys, I guess we're going to sleep. Helathana, you can respond to this message, by the way.
Fine. So, get it because I was summoned somewhere else. Literally.
Well, I sent a message saying, are we going to do any magic stuff tonight as a party? It was phrased differently, but you don't need to worry about that.
Alright.
You phrase it like a perv.
Not on purpose. I'm glad I sent it to you instead of Jiltrix, because she would have chewed me out.
She
about it.
somehow manages to listen in. She has a
She
a string and a can leading out of Helathana's ear out of nowhere. Wait, what? Oh god.
It's a spectral, though.
Well, I don't know. I think I'll go meditate a bit.
Okay, you do so. Okay, you're in the darkest corner. What do you wish to do?
I'm tuning to the stand focus.
Focus. Focus intensifies.
Yep.
Focus.
Let me know if anybody looks at me.
Ushter, in his sleep, somehow sleeps with his eyes open. He turns around and directly looks at you.
Would he consciously know what he's looking at? Or no?
His eyes seem so dilated and glazed over, but they just seem to be looking into your very soul.
Okay, no, then he doesn't see any.
You don't know about the demon.
You just hear in the back of your mind, I can smell you.
Phineas went to bed or no?
Yeah, Phineas, what are you doing?
I would say I'm working on my magic items for tomorrow, the infused items, and
What do you
my
prep?
magic spells for tomorrow. Well, I can prep 4 items now, and I'm going to be prepping an enhanced arcane focus, gauntlets of ogre power, the winged boots, alchemy jug.
Okay, you make mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, indeed, I do. That's the first thing I do.
You just start pouring mayonnaise straight into your mouth.
It is fresh food.
Mayonnaise has
It is
multiple
fresh.
uses. I mean, it's an instrument. Come on, guys.
Yep.
Start beating it.
Alright.
Phrasing. Sorry.
Just let me know if you ever glance into my general direction. Out of curiosity.
I do, probably.
At one
For
point, he
sure.
kind of looks at you, and that's about it.
I don't know if he would be able to see what I'm thinking of.
You want me to
Maybe
just roll
not.
an insight check?
If it's just a glance, I don't think he would necessarily see anything different.
Just as you
But if
jack
he's
him in the
literally-
corner.
If he's actually like raising his head and looking straight at me, he can see it.
I would look at you. We just met you. Like, if I'm up doing this stuff, I would look at you because I'm messing about with my
I
magic.
use suspicious.
So you're actually like raising your head and you're actually like looking in my general, like in my direction. It's not like you're looking at me from your side, like you're not like just turning
No,
your
no,
eye.
like, I'm
You're
pretty sure I'd
turning
be
your entire
facing you. I'd be facing you and making the magic items and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
You will definitely notice me in the dark with my eyes glowing more crimson red. In the dark, with the with less light, you can see my eyes completely. Not just the like iris, everything, my entire eye, glowing more crimson red than anything.
Max,
Yeah.
as soon as I see that, I am going to grab the arcane focus and cast detect magic through the orb of dragonkind. What do I sense, if anything, from this man?
You just sense a sudden ray from his general direction of magical light.
Magical light. Any specific schools of magic does he emanate?
I am not sure actually.
Oh, I can get-
Darren, what school of magic is this technically under?
It's not something I'm casting. It's not a spell I'm using. It's what happened to me in my backstory. It's not me who's doing
As
the
far,
magic.
if I'm not mistaken, this technically falls under not illusionary, the protection one. What is it?
Abjuration.
Abjuration.
Abjuration?
It's a form of abjuration.
Abjuration is protection.
If I'm not mistaken, it falls under abjuration, but I could be wrong.
Because technically, what I actually am does not the regular idea of magic.
Oh, great.
So,
Interesting.
there's a lot.
I'm surprised no one's commented about toast, by the way.
You see him.
Squeeze.
Those
I'm
can-
I'm trying to resist the urge to
those
squeal.
can.
You can squeal, just don't wake up the baby.
It's so fucking adorable.
Squeeze.
Yeah.
Squeeze. Squeeze.
I,
Squeeze.
I mistake for this. What can I do for you?
What can you do for us?
Did
You good on
did you not call me?
No. Hey, man, it was just a question before a question. You're jumping the gun here. What can you do for us? Well, what is your strong suits?
You got me
We're in
completely.
some deep
You just
shit.
called up my name. I just asked you if what I can do for you as I was replying to your question of calling out to me.
Fucking mind flares. Gabe randomly snores.
Confusing, but so you called up my name. I replied with what I can do for you as a courtesy, and you're telling me what I can actually do for you in terms of on your ship.
Yeah, you seem to be a bit of an interesting character. You're protected by some magic. Abjuration, it seems.
Like I said, I do dabble in a bit of magic, and my highborn relative background does Elven magic. We are a bit of a longer line of magic users.
Developing. Does he have a book on him, Max?
You tell me. I don't believe he did, from what I remember of his character.
Or
He might
do
have
you-
a
do you
small
have a book
pocket
on you?
Bible.
No, like I'm
Sorry?
talking like a wizard's book or the equivalent of one,
Oh.
like, you know.
Not to my
Not that
early
you can
collection.
see. Not that you can see, at least.
Mhm,
It's not-
mhm.
Not something that would be visible on my person. Do keep in mind, I am wearing a duster on. That's covering
Okay, let me just
everything.
bring up the image again. There you go. That's what it
The,
looks
the
like.
pictures in the.
Yeah, so it could be hidden under the cloak very easily.
I'm very, very well covered.
Yep.
That's about what I can do. Like I said, I'm an archaeologist. I know various things based off the ancient history that I learned when I was younger, through learning, growing up, what my father taught me, what I learned, and the nobles, various things. I also make a decent cook. If you ever need something to be prepped, or maybe, a good meal. I come with my own cutlery.
Recently,
Yeah, I know,
recently
it's
took
my
a
own
look at myself.
Tell Bamboo cutlery.
Again, I
Max,
can do some basic
Yeah, what's up?
magic, nothing too particular. Unfortunately, I'm not much of a fighter myself. Also, that note, I ended up back here at the monastery due to my previous adventuring party and I parting ways due to a minor accident that happened along.
minor
take me,
accident.
kids! Random Gabe screams in his sleep.
You see, that's that often.
As Gabe does that, I want to pass the message to Phineas and ask, like, hey, you guys still alive?
Wait, you have message? Is the only message you get back. Like, I'm just like, what
You
the
get
fuck?
nothing back. You get cricket noises.
Yeah, you get like, what the fuck? You have message?
Okay.
I message you. I'm like, Jiltrix, yeah, we're still up. And
He flipping through my grimoire on my bed. Forgot to mention that one.
Awal did not.
to be honest,
Oh shit.
Mr. Phineas, you alright? You can be talking to yourself.
magic stuff. Look, and I cast message to him. Hey there, my name's Phineas.
Neat little trick.
And I just heard double of that.
I pull out my component pouch, a piece of copper wire. I message Phineas. I can do that too, actually.
Oh, that is actually brilliant. We have 3 people who can do that. That's
Or
that's
Gabe
that's
randomly
Alistair.
messages all of you in his sleep, and it's just the sound of a fart.
Gabe.
Just out of nowhere.
That's message.
Game is amazing.
Yeah. I'll pick up a stick and I'll make it smell like vodka and throw it at him.
Starts
Gabe or
trying to
Gabe?
drink the stick.
Yeah, at Gabe.
Alright. All jokes
Wait,
aside.
did Gabe have his mess today?
No.
Oh shit.
As for magic ability, unfortunately, from my family, I did not learn that much in terms of magic, as I studied more along the lines of history. However, the basic magic that I did learn was, to be able to move water in small amounts. Just minor message. I'm able to change color and the density of fire.
Fly, you fools!
I can also make a extra hand, really. So, other than
What?
that,
Hold on.
I say a couple of words. I pull out some small things from my pouch and I cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
I've
Who
heard about
scratches
this
the top of your head?
Oh, he does
Yeah.
the head scratcher movement thing.
I shake Phineas's hand from where I am with my Mage Hand. It's pretty useful when you can't really leave your station and you need to grab garlic from the shelf behind you. It helps you.
And when you're alone.
I don't like where this is going.
You know, when you need.
This is supposed to be
You know what they say,
PG.
three's company.
Look at Toast and say that again, motherfucker.
Something.
Look at Toast.
Right.
Look at the judgmental
So-
face of Toast.
I messaged Jilltrix, are we doing this tonight? You know, the box.
Really bad. You're gonna have to be a bit clearer than that.
Message again. The box that is of great importance to me. This isn't a whisper, so I guess Adavan, you would have to be rolling to hear this maybe, because I am whispering it. Unless you
May I
have good
roll?
passive perception.
See if I can.
Well, I mean,
I don't have a good.
I walk into their room. What the fuck do you want?
I point to the lead box.
Ooh, 17.
Then yeah, you hear that.
You really want to do this here?
Where else are we gonna do it?
Well, not in a building full of people.
You think maybe inside the thing?
Definitely not in there.
Worried about people and whatever it is might be a bit too difficult. Stuff to-
Hold up. Phineas, road trip.
Light bulb. You are a genius. And I cast rope trick,
Okay.
Max.
okay.
Shall I read
let's-
that to you, or do you know what it is, or? Oh, yeah.
Read it out to me, please.
Oh.
Would you like me to find the spell and read it?
You touch a length of rope that is up to 60 feet long. One end of the rope then rises into the air until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the ground. At the end of the rope, an invisible entrance opens to an extra-dimensional space that lasts until the spell
If
ends.
you ever get really pissed.
The extra-dimensional space can be reached by climbing to the top of the rope. This space can hold as many as 8 medium creatures or smaller creatures. The rope can be pulled into the space, making the rope disappear from the view from the outside. Attacks and spells cannot cross through the entrance into or out of the extra-dimensional space, but those inside can see out of it as through a 3 by 5 foot window centered on the rope. Anything in the extra-dimensional space drops when the spell ends.
Do you look at me when you come in?
Yes,
You see my red eyes.
I think it's bullshit. And ignore it completely.
You see Phineas openly armed with his like arcane focus, kind of like sitting on the cauldron pointed at loosely in
Shady.
Adavan's direction.
Mage
Okay.
man.
Did I interrupt something? I can go.
Hey, did you tricks? Welcome. Oh, just speaking. He asked me if I
Stop
could be
grabbing
any
me
guest.
dick!
Gabe, get up. It's important.
Eva gave a
What?
little pouch of crystal
What am I
meth
doing?
by his head as he sleeps.
What? I was awakened. Oh, that's my bad. Alright,
We're
go
doing
for it.
possibly the
He
thing.
just instantly collapses again.
Never mind.
You do what you're usually doing. I'm not really part of whatever is in that box. Just stay here and trying to figure out more about this focus. So Phineas gave me.
Don't call him
Where's
sir.
Elathana? Did you get her?
Helathana's meditating. Natsu's knocked out. So is Ushter. Gabe is just high as fuck right now.
Is there
You
anything
should just
maybe
give
I
him
Probably
can
good
crystal
idea.
meth.
I mean, yeah, I don't want him to get withdrawals. Could you imagine Gabe with withdrawal symptoms? Christ.
I mean,
Is there
we
maybe-
did because the last time it happened, it was on a boat, and he
How
tried to
much
kill
do
me.
you
and then
value
you.
your life?
I'm an archaeologist.
So
My life doesn't really.
okay, great. He's coming with us. Let's go.
I put my life on the line every time I go into one of the damn rooms. for the creator of the.
Perfect. We have just the job for you.
Now I'll pull a card out. Let's go.
Are we? No, like Phineas has his hand on the box and he looks at Jiltrix. Are you fucking serious? Are we actually doing this?
Do you just want to look at the deck for the rest of your life?
Just be warned. I'm not pretty much of a fighter myself, so if it's something that involves maybe fighting, I'm not really gonna be helpful.
It could involve fighting.
I
When you're on your own.
I quickly go to wake Helithon in the other room. And by wake, I mean poke until she stops meditating.
I'll
So,
hit
Max,
her.
is there a window?
Go away.
No, we're going to go mess with the cards. Let's go.
No, go away.
Come on, it'll be fun. I keep poking her as I say this.
Oh,
Menuta.
Halatana, what do you do? Any day.
Dana? Dial-up noises.
I think no, she muted herself.
Yeah, give her a minute.
Oh no.
One day. Should I just autopilot her for a sec?
I don't know if she's come. I don't know what happened. I think
She
on my
did say give her a
poking
minute.
blocked. Like, yeah. You ever poked someone to death with a very sharp knife?
No, I
I'm
did
sorry,
it
do
with
you
a very
mean
dull,
stabbing
No, I mean poking, Max.
with a very
with a
sharp
knife?
spoon.
No. Well, yes, but still poking. Have you ever poked someone vigorously multiple times with a very sharpened knife?
Yes.
No.
It's fun. You should do it. Give it a try.
Never.
Well, it's your loss.
It's never a good idea for both parties involved, unless they had to. Anyways, are we actually drawing a card? I message, like, Jiltrix as, like, the she keeps poking Helithana.
Okay.
Message back. Rogue trick. Pulling a card out here.
Is there a window to the outside, Max?
You guys.
Can
Yeah,
you
there
toss
is.
it inside?
Would you be able to
Or
cast
can I
it?
just cast the spell?
I
and
don't
it
think
just
it's a
works on its
problem.
own? I think it needs to go to the outside, though.
But it's a rope to nowhere.
It is, but it needs to go to its length.
Does it?
Rises into the air until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the ground.
Yep.
To the roof.
In the
Okay.
tropical storm?
So essentially, it's just
outside.
this very limp pole that's just being flailed around the window.
Max, no, Max, where's the chimney?
Directly by Gabe's bed.
Okay, I put the chimney out.
Okay.
I put the fire out. Or actually, I asked Adavan. Adavan, you're good with fire. Can you put it out?
Yeah, sure. I cast the control flames and I turn extinguish the fire completely.
So you basically put the rope through the chimney to avoid it from hitting the roof.
Well, yeah, no, it goes through the chimney to the outside, but I'd be holding onto the rope so it doesn't fly away,
Okay.
and I would tie it down just with a simple weight,
Okay.
pound weight or something, you know.
All right. What
Wait,
else
does
do
this
you
mean
guys
we
wanna
have
do?
to climb up through the chimney?
Well, I fly.
You can walk.
I can fly. I can
No,
only
my
make
point
one.
is, do you fit?
I can also make myself small.
But chimneys get narrower.
Well, if we go to the roof, we'll be good.
Oh, I thought you didn't like the roof idea. I think we should just leave this for when everyone's conscious.
So
That
did you
would
drag
be
me?
more than. Welcome back, Halatana.
Did you drag me out?
No, I'm
No,
still
we were
poking
waiting for you.
Can I attempt to bite her finger?
Sure, roll me an attack roll check.
Thingy.
Is it like roll 20 or what?
It's literally just roll an
Max.
attack roll like you would against an enemy.
Alright.
How much did you get?
50.
God, I really
All
wish this was in
thingy.
person. How much did you get? 15?
15.
What is your AC Tricks?
16?
You go to nip her, but she just slaps you in the face.
No! He just moved my hand away.
Okay, you minorly flick her nose.
Sure, I can live with that. It's not like she's Phineas.
Also, if it's Phineas, it's fine. I see how it is.
Yes, because he's a dumbass.
I'm sorry, have you seen what you've been doing for the last hour?
But Toast is cute.
Yes. Squeeze.
Diverts.
Squeeze. Why is the
So
Discord...
finally, you managed to break this meditation. Now what? Gentrix.
Yo,
Now what?
do you want to pull a card out of the deck? Or do you think we should just wait until Natsu and Ushtar are awake? Well, the Gabe too, of course.
Well, I think that we can do it.
Now?
Would anyone like a singular person to roll me a perception check?
I'll do it.
Wait, it depends which
You're
room.
not in the
Which one's
correct room, so one of the boys.
Oh, no.
Well, an
Give up?
investigation.
I'm not building anymore, bitch.
Nope.
Fine, I'll do it. D20
God,
plus
I'm
1.
scared. Oh no!
I'm gonna give myself flash of genius, Max, and
You already
plus
used it
5
once.
back
How many
for-
times can you do it?
You can have it up to your intelligence modifier.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 5 of them, and now I have. I used one before, so now I have 3.
Okay.
Reaction,
Yeah, I think so.
ability check, or saving throw, intelligence modifier. You can add it, and you equal to a number of times of your intelligence modifier. Yeah. Okay, double check it. Yeah. So it comes to 13, Max. No better.
13.
Sorry, 12.
You're all
So
gonna
it's
keep
okay.
bickering. What did I tell you all last time? Do I have to be the one with the balls to do anything here?
You all turn around to see Gabe with a deck of many things in his hand.
Gabe, put it down.
No, you and I are in a different room.
You're in another room. You guys
Alright.
are just. You can both roll me a perception check to see if you hear him say this. With disadvantage, of course, there's a fucking wall in between.
I choose to remain oblivious.
Okay.
Don't you do this.
to me.
Gabe, this is not a good idea.
You keep
Yes.
fighting and thinking. We gotta get him out.
Yes, but carefully and in places where it doesn't endanger others.
I'm done playing it safe. We don't have time for this. As he says this, he's reaching into the deck.
I cast haste on myself and tackle. like, if I have enough time
roll
to.
me an attack roll, and you have to roll above a 16. And this is going to be based
What's
off
the
of nothing
attack
but
roll?
your dexterity.
Or I faceplant a wall. like,
You do so.
But you do it quickly.
You try to tackle Gabe as he just nimbly moves to the side as you land on top of Ushter, who gets up. What? What's going on? But it's already too late. You lucky pieces of shit.
Please tell me it's Fifi.
Please.
You absolute cunt.
No.
Yes!
No.
You had
Is
a
it?
1 in
Yes!
how
yes,
much I counted last time. You motherfuckers got soldier on the
No.
first goddamn draw.
Game.
They actually got fucking soldier. You guys saw me shuffle this on stream. Chat can abide to this. I did not rig this. I was literally shuffling it whilst you guys were RPing.
Saw it. I saw you.
You absolute... Fuck.
You best kiss Gabe on the mouth for that.
We just kicked the
Fuck
second
my
part of the story
NPCs!
behind you.
Fuck all of them!
Max, what happens to Sir Fifi's weapon? Just a quick question.
Not yet, not yet.
In general. Wait.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay. He's
Wait,
good.
does Gabe become Sir Fifi?
You absolute...
But
Fucking...
now we never need to draw anything again. It's all bad shit. like,
If we had done that, then we would have
As-
gone through the entire deck.
A
Yeah.
black mist begins to coalesce behind Gabe. A man in a full suit of armor begins to just walk out of a rift that was created. He stands at a staggering 7 feet tall, covered in purple armor. He
Any
wields in one
identifying
hand a large shield with no sigil upon it. Multiple battle scars and marks lay. In the other, you see reaching for a weapon, only to find none. Are you currently holding and or possessing Fifi's weapon, Westwood?
I throw the sledgehammer to him. I go, welcome, Sir Fifi. Holy shit.
As
Max,
you
do
say,
I know anything about the Sir Fifi?
you can roll me a history check if you want.
Phineas
I can't
is
believe
just so
you guys
pissed.
got this lucky. I am still mind blown, you motherfuckers. Oh.
We should do like at least one session worth of planned shit down the drain.
As you guys now before you, if you go on stream, I will show you what Sir Fifi looks like. You throw the sledgehammer to him as it slowly begins to coalesce into a giant bastard sword. His helmed face covering his main appearance as red crushed velvet robes flow behind him. It's about goddamn time. Your bickering's getting nowhere. At least, Gabe here actually still remembers what it takes to fight for the front lines. And that's where we're going to be ending today's session!
Give me my baby
Oh,
back. Stop using him for views.
Give
Give me my child.
Give me my child!
Christ. We need a clip of you actually shuffling just to have proof.
I am so pissed you guys insta-drew Sir Fifi. It's not even funny. Oh,
It's
alright.
hilarious. Fuck
We
you.
even didn't. It
Ah.
was Gabe.
I was
Glorious
so
Gabe.
sick and tired
so
of you guys
amazing.
going back and forth for 20 minutes. I'm like, fuck you guys, Gabe is gonna pull.
Max,
So-
you gave us a deck of many things, man. That is like one
With
of the
24 cards in it.
No,
Yeah.
there were more than
No,
24.
no.
there's more.
Was it?
There's
There's
more.
way more. There's way fucking.
My
there was
version
like 60
has
something in that
more.
bit.
Yeah, and you expected us to start pulling shit out of the ass.
just
Yeah.
like no, man, that was like long-term goal. That was like maybe one hit.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. You had a 1 in 45 chance. And you RNG'd. Fuck
The
off.
best thing about that is that you did it to yourself.
Yep.
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 Alright. We hope everybody enjoyed today's stream. I may be streaming later on with a few friends of mine. We're going to probably be playing Spellbreak. I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. And just in case I don't see you till then or talk to you till then, happy holidays, everyone. Goodbye, baby, whose name I keep forgetting. Therefore, I will just keep calling him Small One. So yeah. We'll be back hopefully next. What is next Sunday?
Next Sunday would be the day after Boxing Day, 27th. Realistically, we can do a session. The Christmas is Friday.
We don't know if we have plans or not yet.
Double check and get back to me, and we'll plan
Yeah,
around
we'll
it.
check with it. And
So yeah.
realistically, I'm gonna be off all weekend, other than actual Christmas Day.
If you plan a game on Christmas, I'm gonna.
Christmas Day.
Yeah, you better not.
It better be themed.
Like
I want
Saturday.
Christmas.
I want to
Oh,
be the
boy.
Grinch.
I already have a grid
If
to
we're
go.
gonna do like a one-off, I'd do a Call of Cthulhu game in all honesty. Regardless. Twitch chat, thank you very much for having us. With regards to the item that was requested, I will be keeping that in mind for next session.
Before you forget.
So yeah, hopefully I won't forget, because knowing that person is going to remind me. Thank you very much for the people that subscribed today as well. I really do appreciate it. And on that note, everyone, take care, have a good night, and goodbye.
Nice.
Take care.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Hey.